What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bryce with the Real Squad. Thanks for checking in. Wanted to do a quick little spoiler talk about why I like this movie so much, man. Wakanda Forever, man. Shit was crazy. Crazy roller coaster ride. Very emotional. And I've said this, I don't even think it's for kids like that. You know what I mean? It was deep, bro. It was deep. But I just want to share a couple of thoughts with you guys, man, because wow, I'm still going through it with this movie. I didn't think they was gonna. I didn't think Ryan Coogler was gonna go the route that he went. But I want to talk about the recasting of T'Challa, or Chadwick Boseman as the Black Panther. So I was on the fence when this conversation was going on. When he was announced and when he finally stepped into the role, he embodied that character so well, and the swag he brought to the Black Panther, and seeing him in the Winter Soldier. I'm actually in the middle of rewatching it right now because I really couldn't get enough of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. And when they finally came out with the movie, as you know, it did numbers. It went crazy, and it was a great movie. Still one of my top favorite comic book movies ever. So with that being said, to me personally, I feel like to a lot of people, he was kind of like he's irreplaceable almost, as far as like how Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Like, you cannot replace Robert Downey Jr. right now. It's gonna take a long time if you're gonna want to recast the Iron Man, because don't nobody want to see a different Iron Man other than the take that Robert Downey Jr. brings to the table. That's just what it is. I love that. I'm not even an Iron Man fan, but the way that Robert Downey Jr. portrays him made me a fan. He's great. I ain't gonna lie. He killed it. And so I feel like a lot of people feel that same way about T'Challa, even though he didn't have the longevity as far as like the movies, and he didn't get obviously a part 2 or 3 like Iron Man did. And you have a lot of characters that are iconic. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, all have been replaced. But it's something about, I don't want to say just all black people, but I'm saying you get attached to something like this, like what Chadwick Boseman did with Black Panther, what Ryan Coogler did with Black Panther. It was so ingrained in the culture. It stuck, man. It stuck hard. And so I was, like I said, I was on the fence. And so when they announced Black Panther 2, I was genuinely interested to see what they were going to do before anything was announced. Like, how is this going to go? And the obvious is, Shuri picking up the mantle and becoming the new Black Panther because of what happened. And that's what they did. But it's how they did it. And the way the movie starts, and they just throw you into her trying to save him from this illness that you don't know about, which also hits hard, you feel me? Because it was a surprise to everybody when we found out what was going on with Chadwick Boseman. And so the way it played into the story, and it wasn't like, okay, we're gonna do this in the beginning, get that out the way. Now, they did do the funeral in the beginning, and pay most of the homage to him in the beginning, but it was just throughout the movie you felt it. And oh man, it was so many tearjerker moments, man. That's what's so crazy, because it was still an enjoyable film to watch, like exciting and stuff like that, but they was bringing the emotions out of you. It was like a simple scene when they raised the casket and his arms across like this and everybody just saluted. I'm like, dude, bro, you heard sniffling in the audience. It was crazy. Like, it was just so much subtle things that was happening. And to continue it, the conflict with Wakanda, and I don't remember the name. I'm gonna call it Atlantis for now, because that's what it is in the comic books. And the conflict between them is like almost. It could have been the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation, but Namor is so stubborn and so hard-headed. When he turned up, like when he say he coming, Namor is coming. It's no lying there. Like, he's gonna be there and he's gonna fuck shit up. And I didn't think his people was gonna be killing everybody like this. It was a lot of people dying. I'm like, damn, people was dying. Bro, they killed the queen. Oh my God. Angela Bassett as the queen. Oh my goodness. she was killing it in this movie, bro. Like, she was like that mom that you need. You know what I'm saying? When you think everything is gonna blow up, she just comes and holds it down, man, like a warrior, like that she is, man. It was crazy, and she wasn't backing down for Wakanda, like against the government, all these other government cities. It was just crazy, bro. I can't believe they took her out of this movie. What? But then you got Namor saying like, "Yeah, man, bury your dead, mourn your dead. I'll be back, and we gonna finish this." I'm like, bruh, no, he did not. I was just thrown, man. I was thrown and thoroughly impressed because it wasn't done sloppy. You know what I mean? Some things. Well, just really quick, I think I mentioned in my non-spoiler review, I didn't like Riri Williams. Her character came on too strong. Like, it wasn't enough development there. Like, we didn't even see her build the suit. And the suit don't look that tight. It's cool, but it don't look too crazy. And maybe I understand because they want to save some stuff for her show, but or her movie, whatever. But you should have dropped that first, man, because this movie could have been like a 10. Like, it was just small stuff like that would just take me out of it every now and then. Because she was like I said, she was a bit much. Her character got like more easy to get used to as the film went on. But I don't know, she was just always there just to do one thing, and that was it. But in the beginning, she was like, we gotta, Namor wants to kill the scientists, and it's just I feel like if they would have just stuck with her being super smart and like eventually building, like, she's getting the idea to build a suit to maybe protect herself or something like that, because she's realizing, oh man, like, people are coming after me because I'm smart, I know how to do all these things. She created the machine that can detect vibranium outside of Wakanda, which is crazy because it's not supposed to be. And my man Namor, he got the other bits of it, the other part of the vibranium, and it's crazy because they iced out in it. They use it more so they use it for technology too, but it's also like, they do their jewelry thing too, and it's clean how they put the Aztec with the Wakandan shit. It was just dope. I loved it. But yeah, man, this was an emotional movie. It was emotional. And my girl Koye, oh my God, she took off the Dormelage because she fucked up. She really did. She fucked up. Oh my God, dude. She took Shuri to go get the scientist, or Riri Williams. I gotta stop calling her the scientist. And oh my God, man, like, I felt the stakes in here. It was legit stakes. And when Okoye is fighting Namor's like top chief dude on land, hey, Okoye got hands, but this thing is like from the water. It's like it has enhanced strength. So everything was depicted perfectly to me. Even with the end fight with Shuri and Namor, like, she for sure got hands, you know what I mean? But Namor, he is super strong. He is seasoned, just like how T'Challa pretty much was. That's why they were such good rivals in the comic books. But, she coming in kind of like green a little bit, and it shows, you know what I mean? She got fucking stabbed through the stomach. It was pretty much over. If that ship wasn't faced that way, she wasn't able to just for a second jump in front of him, distract him, and say, I forgot what the phrase was. It might have been Wakanda forever or whatever, but the fires will put him out. She had to use her brains to beat him. It wasn't just straight up strength. So I felt that was exactly how it would have went down. They did it perfectly. She even ripped off one of his little wings on it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna grow back, but they was going hard on each other. So I love that in fight. So I didn't really have no problems with the movie other than the fact that the Riri Williams thing, and yeah, and that she was clearly inspired by Iron Man, and I don't think they even said Iron Man in the movie. And I'm pretty sure everything surrounding this character is being held off for her own show or TV series, because it was just ridiculous how much they did not mention Iron Man or Robert, you know what I'm saying, or Tony Stark. They might have said Stark Tech maybe once, and they said, she got an Iron Man suit, But like stuff like that, that was like fun throwaway lines. But it wasn't like we don't know if she even likes him. I mean, she clearly do. She's a fan, but she hasn't voiced it. So it's just weird, you know what I mean? So stuff like that you can just notice. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come in and just real quick, just give that quick little spiel. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Oh yeah, in the end credits, he has a son. That was a nice touch because Shuri lost everything this movie. She lost her mom, her brother. It was a lot. And even with the war, she lost a lot of people. Even Namor lost a lot of people. They ended up being cool at the end of the day because they knew if they were going to go to war, if one of them would have died, they people would have been fighting forever. Simple as that. And so they made the grown-up decision to be like, we'll be cool for now. You know what I mean? We pretty much got the same heads about this. So y'all watch our back, we watch yours, and ain't nobody gonna touch the vibranium. So that's where they left it. But yeah, T'Challa's son, man. Is he gonna grow up to be a part of the MCU? Maybe the Young Avengers, more than likely. But it's gonna be a while because he is aged up. He's about like 8 or something like that. But right now, I mean, as far as this, if this is gonna be a trilogy, I'm pretty sure Shuri's gonna be back as the Black Panther, and they might add in another character. M'Baku might get some type of Black Panther powers too. We'll see what they do, but I'm just happy with what Ryan Coogler was able to do. I'm very pleased. Like I said, the only thing I can say negative about it is maybe a little bit more work around Riri Williams, man. But that's the real squad. As you can see, I got these shirts coming out. These are just prototypes. Don't get too excited. Just prototypes. But I'm gonna juice them up a little bit. So just the idea, basic idea. But I want to thank everybody for the support. Thank you for leaving these likes and comments. Comments really help you guys. And obviously likes too, but y'all having conversation in the comments definitely helps the videos get out more. Views have been going up. Appreciate you guys. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how you guys feel about the film. Some of your best spoiler points. I didn't even mention this. Completely forgot. Killmonger. Come on, man. They brought him back. That was perfect. He wasn't brought back like that, but the ancestral plane scene. That was great. I love that. But yeah, that was fan service to me. I wanted to see Killmonger back so bad. I'm glad that he's in the ancestral plane. But yeah, I'm bad. I'm rambling. But yeah, drop that comment, drop that like. If you're new here, please sub. It's been real with the Real Squad.